Brand new Fox News polls just released on President Obama's prospects in 2012. One poll shows that about 1/3 of those surveyed think the president should be reelected. Look at that number. 35% say that he deserves reelection. 53% say the country would be better off with someone else. 9% say it's too soon to say. Eric Shawn is live in our New York City newsroom with more. Eric?
Megan, there's some more numbers, too. An uphill climb, apparently, for President Obama. The new Fox News Opinion Dynamics poll has some stark and stunning numbers. Just 29%. Less than 1/3 of Americans believe the president will be reelected in 2012. An overwhelming majority, almost 2/3 or 64%, think he will not earn a second term. Last year, those numbers were pretty much evenly split. And as for his job performance, well, the rating's the lowest so far. 40% approve, down a point from October, and a slim majority, or 51%, disapprove of the job the president is doing. His numbers have been heading south, as you can see, compared to last year. But the results of the midterm elections, fueled by the Tea Party activists that swept Democrats out of power in the House, well, that earned kudos. When asked what best describes their feelings on the outcome of the midterms, 60% said they were happy. Less than a third, or 27%, said they were unhappy. And an overwhelming majority liked the tax deal that extends the Bush tax cuts. 68% approve of the deal. 26% of those asked do not. It turns out that most people, 73%, think the tax cuts should continue. Megan, it's also interesting to note that at the same point in his administration, 2 years into it, President George W. Bush's approval rating stood at 63%. That, of course, just a year after 9/11 and before the launching of the Iraq War. President Clinton and Reagan's job approvals, though, were also pretty much where President Obama's is, also in the low 40s. President Clinton, at the same time in his term, stood at 42%. That's 2 points higher than the president is now. President Reagan's was 41%, just 1 point higher than President Obama's. Interesting to note that both won re-election 2 years later. Megan?
Eric Shawn, thank you.